Oh man. The humble beginnings of this experiment are pretty wild. So, as y'all know, I have talked about on my personal pod, the L Diaries. We'll link it below. I have gone down a massive rabbit hole when it comes to human design. Human design is a system of understanding yourself. It's based in the Chinese I Ching, in Kabbalah, in Western astrology, in the chakra system. And whenever I find a new modality or way of understanding myself, I approach it with a healthy level of skepticism. I don't blindly accept what I see unless there is repeated, certified, like this is not just like confirmation bias, like this is hitting. It's not only hitting for me, but if I do it for Cam, it hits there. If I do it for my friend Akash, it hits there. If I do it for some randos, my mom, my sister, my dad, if it's hitting, shots on the board for 10 out of 10 people, all right, you got my attention. And when I found this system, probably sometime around early 2025, I was over the moon excited to dive more into it. I paid for a one-on-one coach. Shout out to Tressa. Tressa is incredible. Cam actually was a client of Tressa's as well. Right when my 8 weeks ended, his 8 weeks started. We both went through the human design coaching, and now I'm in a human design mastermind. And as a part of our homework for one of our classes, we were supposed to revisit parts of our design and understand what our core talent or vocation is. If you're not super into the system or you've never heard of it, honestly, come DM me. I'm doing readings for $250, so I'm literally obsessed with this, and I'll tell you everything I've got. I've done readings for people, and it's so fun. But anywho, you don't need to know about this to hear what I'm about to say. So as part of this homework, I went into ChatGPT and I primed it and prepped it with all this knowledge on human design, all of the systems. Here are my gates. Here's what's going on. And then I uploaded my chart and said, tell me what my core talent is. The core talent is really the thing that people come to you for. It's your gift. It's your genius. And in your chart, it helps you decipher the things that might be unconscious to you, that unconscious competence, that thing that like you're really, really good at, but you have no idea unless somebody reflects it to you, or you are like 50 years old and you finally realize, oh shit, I'm really good at building community. It's that thing. So I popped in my chart, I had it all done. And then I realized about 20 minutes later, as I'm going down this rabbit hole, that chat got the numbers wrong. And this was interesting because it was a moment that was unlikely. Typically, I'm thinking if I upload a piece of document, a piece of information, chat is going to dutifully scan it, get all the right numbers, and then give me a very well thought out explanation. On this specific time, though, it got it wrong. It got every single number wrong, and like these numbers make a difference. So I said, okay, can you correct this, and this, like the entire thing? What it ends up giving to me in this newly revised reading, which is so unlikely to have happened because I usually just assume it does it well, is that my core talent is to be wildly in my own rhythm and teaching people how to do the same. To be someone who is living cyclically, who goes through huge energy cycles where I'm really, really on for a matter of time, and then I completely disappear from view. And what is this the opposite of, okay? Opposite of consistency. What have I been the last, really my entire life, but especially the last 3 years? A case study for consistency. So when I got this, my core talent was to be wildly in my own rhythm and giving people a permission slip to be in their own rhythm, especially women, and live with my cycles and show up when I feel excited and then leave when I don't feel excited. When I saw this, I was a little pissed. I'm not going to lie. I saw it, was like, oh shit, this is the thing that I know is true deep down, but I haven't allowed myself to fully embrace. I understand and embody the balance of feminine masculine energy as much as I possibly can. I have had coaches and mentors on feminine energy. I have learned so much since quitting my job last year. I help women understand it as well, like in my women's community and my clients. But when I'm here, sitting here, finding out that my talent is to follow the natural flow of my energy in literally every area of my life, there was like a visceral because that means that I need to be doing things really differently.